I live in a neighborhood where almost everybody in my neighborhood does for a living what I do for a living. And just, I don't know why I was playing that song, but I was thinking of, it's always fun to play the Birchmere, and you guys are always so nice, and I appreciate it very much. And I always think, every time I'm playing, I'm thinking it's always such a touch and go thing. If you agree that you're going to go drive to some place, you're going to spend a little money, you're going to get dressed, you hope that you're going to have a good time. And I hope that you had a good time. Yeah. That makes me happy. Because from my end, there's just the chances of me not having a good time are almost zero. And so that's why I always hope that I deliver for y'all. Because I live in a neighborhood of, everybody in my neighborhood does what I do, and we all get together at the same little pizza hall on like Mondays and Tuesdays when we're home. And everyone will be like, how was the gig? Every time they ask me, I'm like, fucking great. How else could they be? I sang songs, people fucking clapped. You wouldn't believe, people who make up songs are they're sensitive most of the time. It takes a very sensitive person to learn 3 chords. And so, a lot of times at the bar, I'll be like, how was the gig? I'll say to my friend, how was your gig this weekend? Oh, it sucked, man. It sucked? How did it suck? How did that happen? And then you would be like, sometimes people will complain. They'll say, oh, nobody came. Or nobody clapped. Or they didn't, some bands like it if people dance. Oh, nobody danced, I'm like, oh, well, so, did you play? Did they give you free drinks? It's Monday in the middle of the fucking afternoon and we're in a bar. Thursday we're gonna go play some more. Are you serious? You didn't have a good time? How did that fucking happen to you? Let's say it's your fault probably, And then I had that one time, another thing, people go, oh, they didn't listen to me, Sometimes because some people play places that aren't like like a restaurant or something, everyone just be having their own conversation, they don't listen to you. And then that's fine too, fuck, who gives a shit, you can pretend you're anywhere, right? But the reason why I brought it up, because while I was playing that last song, I was thinking, God, I'm having fun. And I was thinking of this time just the other week in the pool halls with this friend of mine, and I said, how was your gig this weekend? And he said, oh, wasn't that great? And I said, why? What happened? And he said, oh, they all talked over my serious stuff. And I said, your what, man? He said, my serious stuff. I said, you have some of that shit? Have I heard it? He said, yeah, where everybody gets killed or whatever. I guess if I didn't know that you thought that was serious. I'm not disparaging the idea that a lot of joy can be derived from singing a sad song. We all know that that's the case. In fact, I would venture to guess that a lot of the songs that we laugh the hardest at tonight, if you listen close to them, they're not just sad, they border on pathetic. So I'm not going to say that some joy can't be derived from singing a sad song, because I think it can. It's a weird thing, but it works. Serious song, I don't know if I think one exists. It's like an oxymoron, like Office Park, or Military Intelligence, or Christian rock, or Important Game. All right? It might be anyway. I mean, I don't know. Well, let me tell you, want to hear a funny joke? We're fucking dying. You want to hear an even funnier joke than that? We can't prove what happens after that. Now, you go to the doctor, and the doctor tells you got 6 months to live. You go home and you put on that song, Masters of War by Bob Dylan. You tell me that that's a serious song, because I'll tell you something, brothers and sisters, we really don't know what's going to happen after we leave here. And a lot of people got their philosophies. A lot of people got their theories. My theory on philosophies is the same as my philosophy on theories. I think all of them are fine. Fine. But none of them's ever come up with anything better than really like a poem to explain to me how we got here, what we're supposed to do while we're here, and what happens to us when we leave here. We don't know. And it's been my great pleasure to celebrate our complete and total, utter lack of wisdom together as a group. And I hope that it was as equal of a distraction for you as it was for me. Not only that, I made up a song about this very thing we're talking about, but it's a serious song. So I don't want none of y'all fucking talking during it.